Hey, welcome back to New England Fire Cooking. I'm Aaron Higgins. Today in this video I want to show you guys how I like to cook a barbecue Juicy Lucy, which just basically translates into stuffed cheeseburger. Got some ground American Wagyu from Snake River Farms, and I've got some ground venison from Blackwing Meats. Now let's get to the grilling and make some burgers.
And starting right off, we've got our Snake River Farms American Wagyu gourmet burger meat. And then over here, we've got our Blackwing Meats ground venison. This is farm raised in North America. And for some seasoning, we got some Campfire Smoky Sea Salt by Fresh Jacks. All right, so I got both packages of meat out of the cryovac and into this bowl, and here I have the Fresh Jacks Campfire Smoky Sea Salt. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to give this meat a good dose of this stuff, and it's just going to act like a base of flavor for these burgers. These burgers are going to be packed with flavor when it comes to the cheese, the smoke, the seasoning, and the barbecue sauce. So I'm just going to use this as a base, and I'm just going to move this meat around a little bit. You want to make sure that you get all of your meat covered, seasoned pretty good, and we're going to mix all this together. We're going to incorporate all of this into a venison Wagyu combo. And to do that, what I'm doing here is I'm just kind of busting it apart with my hands. I got this pair of gloves on here, and I'm just going to bust it apart, and then I'm just going to mash it and squish it and mix it all together by hand. Once you're done with your burger, now it's time to grate some cheese. Today I'm going to be using some smoked Gouda with bacon bits mixed in. Our cheese grater is making sweet love to this bacon-infused smoked Gouda. Gotta have the bacon in it. I mean, come on, guys, it's a burger. Let's just bring those cholesterol points a little higher. I'm gonna shred up maybe about 1/3 to 1/2 of this block of Gouda, and we should be good to go. Now that we got our burger meat mixed and we got our cheese grated, it's time to start pressing these patties. Now I got this nifty little Cuisinart 3-in-1 burger press. Got it from Amazon. I'll leave a link to it in the description if you guys want to check it out. I think it was about $10. So I'm going to take some of this meat here, and the instructions said about 1/3 pound. Now, I don't have a scale in front of me, so I'm just kind of eyeballing it. So we'll see if this is too much or too little. I think if anything, it's going to be too much. Just stick it in there, press right down, and it should leave a little indentation. Some kind of little meat pocket in the burger. As you see, this came right out. And a little sticky. You know what I think I might do? I think I might put some cooking spray on this piece. And I think I might have overdone it with the meat too. But we'll run with this one. We'll see how this one turns out. Now let's stuff this stuffed burger with some cheese. We'll give it the good old Doc McStuffins here with this shredded Gouda. And I think I might add a little bit more than this. Yeah, I can't have too much cheese. So we'll put it right in there and try to keep it as neat as we can. Now we got to press the top on this thing. So I'm going to take a little bit more meat and just kind of flatten it out, I suppose, to get it as flat as I can. You know, and just kind of smooth it out with the top of this burger press. Let's put that right on there. Let's see how we do. Again, this is my first time using this thing, so I'm just kind of figuring out its heartbeat, so to speak. I think I might have overdone it here, but you know, this will be an oversized burger, and you know, it'll be like me. I'm a little oversized, and you know, and I like myself just fine. So let's press this this other. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that, and clean up the edges a little bit. Definitely used a little bit too much meat, but this will be the big one, and that will go to yours truly. Well, let's try to get it out of this press and see how we did. What's cool is, yeah, sides come right off, and then we'll peel the bottom off. Just go nice and slow, be careful. Oh, and look at that. Oh, that gives it a really nice shape. I like this. This is cool. We're going to do 3 more patties exactly like this, but we're definitely going to go with a little less meat. Let's see how we do. Okay, so as you can see, I used less meat in this next patty. Let's put a little bit more cooking spray on here and give it another press just to make sure we got it good. And I don't know if this cooking spray is really working. Maybe it helps a little bit. I'd say it helps a little bit. But as you can see, I mean, to me, it looks like that meat pocket is definitely a little bit deeper. Makes it a little bit easier to Doc McStuffin this cheese in here. So we're going to top this off again. You know, press another little bit of a patty like that, and then take this other piece and just kind of smash it on in there, and let's see. Oh yeah. Okay, so I think I got the hang of this thing now. Definitely working out a little bit easier, and I really like the shape of these. It gives it a really nice uniform shape. That's sweet. So we'll do 2 more just like this, and then we'll be ready to fire up the smoker and get these bad boys on. All right, here we are. I got the Traeger Pro 34 fired up, running right at 300 degrees using some hickory pellets. Set these 4 patties right in the dead center of the cooking grate. We're going to give them 30 minutes, and then we're going to come back and check them out. Okay, so it's been 30 minutes, and some cheese is busting out of these, and I'm going to do some research on what I can do to prevent that. But now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some Sweet Baby Ray's original barbecue sauce, and I'm just going to give these guys a good dose right on top. And what we're going to do with this barbecue sauce is we're just going to brush it right over the top of these burgers. It's going to give it a really nice color, and it's going to really bring out the barbecue flavor in these burgers here. I'll probably pick up some more smoke too. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my brush and just kind of glaze these burgers, so to speak, just right over the top. And coat all sides of these burgers. And I'm not flipping these. These are just going to cook right on smoke like this. Use whatever barbecue sauce you'd like. I got Sweet Baby Ray's, and that's a solid sauce. Now, once your burgers are glazed, we're going to let them roll for another few minutes, let that sauce tack up, and in the meantime, we're going to fry up some bacon on the Blackstone. Got 8 slices of bacon on here because I'm going to put 2 slices of bacon on each burger, but you can cook as much bacon as you want. You can't have too much of that. Okay, so it's been about 10 minutes. We're going to open up this Traeger, and I'm loving the color and the smell from these burgers. Time to pull these bad boys off and cover them with some foil to keep them warm. Okay, back to the Blackstone. Let's see how this sliced pork belly is doing. This bacon looks absolutely awesome. Another couple of seconds and we'll be done. It'll be time to toast some buns. So the bacon's done. I left the grease right on the griddle, lowered the heat a little bit, and put these sliced brioche burger buns face down to get them nice and light and toasty. And this is exactly what we're looking for right here. Nice golden brown. That's perfect. So the last thing we need to do before we build these burgers is to make some nice barbecue mayonnaise. And what I did was I put a good dollop of mayo in this little bowl here. I'm going to give a decent dose of the Sweet Baby Ray's in here. And you could kind of just do this however you like it, whatever ratios you want that you prefer. And now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to mix up this mayonnaise and barbecue sauce until it becomes one uniform color. And because I like a touch of heat, I'm going to use some of this habanero Tabasco. I'm not going to go too crazy, just several drops in there. And I'm just going to mix this up and make some spicy barbecue mayonnaise. Now that right there is exactly what I want. So now it's time to build these burgers, and what I'm going to do first is I'm going to take our bun and I'm going to put some of this spicy barbecue mayo right down on top of this nice golden brown brioche bun. And after that, I'm going to come over with some pickled red onion. Now, this I just got from the grocery store, but you can make it. There's a zillion different ways of doing this. You can look up a recipe online if your grocery store doesn't have it. But I got this from the grocery store. Just saved myself a step. I'm going to layer some of that pickled red onion right down. And now, of course, the star of the show is I've got the burger patty here. And I'm going to be setting this burger right down in the very center of this bun. Look at that oozy cheese. All right, now after that, we got to have the bacon. Can't forget the bacon. Got to have those fried strips of pork belly. And I decided to use 2 slices of bacon for this. And I'm just going to set them right down on top. Bust them in half if you have to. Sometimes it could be a little difficult. I'm not the biggest fan of rubbery bacon, but I try to get it to where it's bendable, so to speak. Top it off with more of that spicy barbecue mayo. Now I'm just going to take this bun, set it right down on top, and there we go. Look at that. That looks absolutely gorgeous. Going to slice into this, and we got to see what we're dealing with. All right, let's slice her right down the middle, and let's see what we're dealing with. Let's check this burger out here. Oh, yeah. Now, that's what I'm talking about right there. Venison Wagyu stuffed smokehouse cheeseburger. Time to eat.
Well, look at this. Look at that. Man, I don't even know what to do with this thing. This thing is so friggin' awesome looking. But I'll tell you, a good place to start. Oh, look at those juices coming from those pickled red onions. I love pickled red onions. I put extra on mine. We got bacon here. I'm trying to figure out a good way of attack. I see a little dribble of cheese over on this side. I'm going to go right in. Wow. Oh, man. What are you going to do? This is absolutely awesome. Man alive. That spicy barbecue mayo. That's on point. The bacon. And of course, yeah, venison, Wagyu from Blackwing and Snake River. It's just absolutely fantastic. Oh. Wow. Wow. This is a burger fit for a king right here. This is just in time for National Burger and Barbecue Month of May. So get out there and make yourself some burgers. I just got a good hit of that cheese right there. Ah! That just rounds it right out. Man. One thing I would do different, I think, if I'm going to do this again, probably wouldn't use a grated cheese. I'd probably just cut slices, or cut little cubes or blocks or something like that. I don't think I'd go grated again. I think I want a bigger cheese presence within this burger. Just give the burger some more strength, you know what I mean? Some more cojones. But overall, I gotta say, this is absolutely incredible. I'm really loving this. It's just absolutely awesome, awesome, awesome. If you want to check out that Cuisinart burger press, the 3-in-1 burger press, I put a link to it in the description of this video. Of course, check out Blackwing Meats and Snake River Farms. We're an affiliate for Snake River Farms, so if you use the links to them in the description of this video, that helps us out big time. And of course, Traeger grilled, the smoke flavor. Smoke flavor is absolutely on point in this burger. Love it. You couldn't get any better. Just classic hickory pellets. And of course, Traeger always delivers. So if you have any interest in Traeger pellet grills, by all means, please use the link in the description. It's our affiliate link as well. And like I said, when you use those links, it helps this channel out big time. I'm gonna go back in. I see some pickled red onion here and more cheese. Oh my God. Guys, I could smash this whole thing right here on camera, and I could keep yakking away to you guys about how awesome this is, but that would take time away from you when you could be making one of these. So do yourself a favor, go try this. You're not going to be sad about it. You'll be really glad you did. Your whole family will love it. Happy National Barbecue and Burger Month starting next month of May. If you like what you see here and you like what we're doing on this channel, please give us a subscribe. That helps us out big time. Check us out on social media. We're on Instagram. We're on Facebook. Those two platforms. Send us a message. Drop us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. Again, thanks for spending the time to hang out with us today. And we'll see you next time.